be with you in just a second and force me to log back in. There we go. Hey, Robert, John, Gene. Yeah, Google forced me to log back in to my account, or YouTube did. So anyway, I got all that done. So let's see here. Yes, this is the new layout. I I'm waiting on check lanes. Put 2 more check lanes in, but I don't need it for the analog cars at the moment. So I've been testing my my Trans Am car. It's been on its top, paint's all scratched up. So I thought it'd go live and make some runs. And let's see. So I think I'm good to go here. Is my audio good? Uh, 159 centimeters, John. I think that's, let's see here. No, that's not right. Must be 1590. 1590, 52.2 feet. So I was going to extend the track a foot width. So it's 6.2 to 6.3 inches, something like that. I mean, 6.3 feet wide, the width of it. And I was going to add another foot to the width to make it a little over 7. And I was going to put another straight in each end. And then I said, you know what? Let me just leave the one straight out and see if I think it'll fit with the borders. And so I put it in that German design software, and it fit perfect. So the border, I got a 1/2 inch on this end and about 1 inch on the back side on this. You can see on the back side against the wall. So the furthest curve down there is almost touching the wall. This one here's got about 1 inch gap. Yeah, and I'm like, hey, Mike, I believe it's Mike Big Oak. So anyway, I decided the check lanes aren't coming in until Tuesday. So I decided I need to clean this room up and put the track back up against the wall. I got the axle box in on Well, I finished that yesterday, and I said, you know what? I'm going to worry about the check lanes later. I'm going to get this thing running. So I got it running earlier. I put a couple hundred laps on this Trans Am. So I figured I'd run some laps here and have a little fun here. So let me get
3, 2, 1, go.
And if Smart Race's audio's too hot, let me know and I'll turn that down. So I've got, oops, I bet you I got to reset Smart Race over here. We'll see what happens. I may have to reset Smart. I'm in analog mode in Smart Race. Yeah, it didn't record that lap. So let me see if I just cycle the power, what happens. No. So let me recycle Smart Race here, see what happens.
3, 2, 1, go.
No, didn't record the time. So now let's see what happens. No. So let me see if the server's, yeah, server's running. Technology, I had it all running earlier and I think it timed out. Timed out me worrying about trying to get the password going. Just bear with me here. I know you guys, I appreciate you guys stopping by. Okay, that
Red
worked.
flag.
All right, now, whoops. Oh, event not started. Okay. Now let me recycle this.
3, 2, 1, go.
There we go. Probably need to clean the tires off, but
Fastest lap by Dan.
yeah, tires are dirty.
Dan did a new fastest lap.
Let me get my view pulled back up here. Hey Eric, thanks for stopping by. I probably missed some of the other folks that stopped by. Let me. The batteries are about dead. I'm a tire cleaner. I should have had my wife pick some up earlier and I forgot to tell her. Actually, she snuck out before I could tell her. So I knocked the wing off earlier and I just left it off.
Fastest lap by Dan.
It's laying over there somewhere. But I like this. I like this layout. It's not my design. There's a guy on YouTube. I think I mentioned it before. I think he goes by Joe. Uh, anyway, it's his design, but his is 7 foot. His layout's the 10x7. So I just took a straight out. Actually, I took two sections of 1/3 track out. So there are two on this end and two on that end, on the other end. I took out to get it to fit my 6'3" table. It's hard to watch the chat and run a car.
Fastest lap by Dan.
So like I say, I got that.
Lap.
I ordered another axle box. I gifted my first one. I think Eric Wildman, he got one of the first ones. I was like the third order from his first round, and then I gave that one away because I wasn't using it. It was just sitting in the box doing nothing. And anyway, that was a couple of years ago. And so I ordered another one a couple of weeks ago, and it came in on Thursday, and Friday and Saturday I took the CU apart. It was easy to wire up and solder, and it works good. Whoop. Down here, this corner where I just came off, I have a small opening. When I was putting that in, I left the opening down there, right here. There's an opening, and I'm like, that's going to be a car magnet, and it's going to end up in the floor. Sure enough, every time the car comes off, it goes right in that hole. So I put a box there. So I got a bunch of laps on this car. There's probably 800 laps. It might need a new motor here for long. This got an 18K Predator in it. I need to build the other one. I think I'm going to put one of the Jolly Rancher Predators in it. It's got the green end bell with the ball bearings in it for my other cars. But it runs good. Whoop. It'll slide out. If I hadn't said hello to you yet, hello, those that have come in and I hadn't paid any attention to the chat. I appreciate you stopping by. I just wanted to go live and show the new track and show the new Trans Am TA2 Challenger going around the track. I think this is version, I can't remember. It's version 2, I think. This is the version before they lightened it up a little bit. So it was tippy on the driver's side. It'd go around a right-hand curve and the rear end would lift up. And so I added a little more weight to the front and along the driver's side. So I put about an ounce and a half right here, and about an ounce right at the front to keep the guide in the slot, and it seems to work. It doesn't tip quite so bad. So they've corrected that in the versions that have recently come out. I don't know if you guys watched any of the Trans Am series today. They had some good race. The Trans Am series. I mean the TA cars, TA Cup cars. That was a good race. Paul Menard ran most of the laps, and then he got passed. And NASCAR race, I watched the last 20 laps of that. It wasn't too bad. They're here in town in Fort Worth this weekend, so I could have probably went out and stood on a roof and heard the cars run. But it runs good. Let's see. Let me catch up on yeah, thanks, Greg. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, that's the Gene. That's the John said it. The Three Amigos 3D TA2 car. The Dodge Challenger. This was on the first pre-release. Now I don't know if they've got any left. There was another pre-release a couple of weeks ago. I don't know if there's any left. I was gonna put the decals on it. I got some decals from Patos, but it's all scarred up now. I probably need to repaint it, but I think I'm just gonna leave it alone and worry about doing the other one. Yeah, Gene, that's what I had to do is rescan the code and restart. I'll get used to it. Gene, Saturday's meeting was a flop. We got stood up. Joe never showed up. I think we're all going to have fun at his expense on that one. Let's see, John. Big Oak. Again, thanks for coming by. I've been trying to catch up on your videos. Yeah. Thanks, Greg. The logo was done by Raul. He did that on the first. Did that for me on the. No, we're not kidding, did he, John? He didn't show up. Yeah, we're not going to let him live that one down. He completely forgot about us. I can't believe he did that. But it was funny. Let's see what else. What else have I got here? I got some Mustangs and Camaros stashed down here somewhere. I got to go pick up some shelving so I can put my cars up. Everything's all over the place. I created a big mess. Where did I put my... Sorry guys, I'm wandering around here looking for cars. Looking for the analog stash. Here's a Mustang.
Dan did a new fastest lap. Fastest lap by Dan.
I love how these Pioneer cars run. They're good runners.
Fastest
They're
lap
right
by
up
Dan.
there with those Scalies.
Dan did a new fastest lap.
But at these big swoopy curves, I really like them.
Dan did a
It
new
runs
fastest
good.
lap.
Whoop. All right, enough of that one's. That one's toast. Let's see. Some of these I haven't run in a while. So I should probably be cleaning the tires. Here's one of them Chevrolets, little junky Chevrolets. Eric will appreciate that. Me bad mouthing the Chevrolets. But it's going to be fun with these Trans Am cars. John, there's I don't know if you've messed around. I'm not a, you and I are old school, Nick. Uh, if you messed around with AI, you can do AI, make AI to do a logo for you. Uh, yeah, it does, Gene. If you don't do AI, there's lots of ways you can get logo done. You might be able to do it yourself. I I I got that GT40 silhouette from a guy that does those black and white drawings for like a buck and a half or something, and I just sent it to Raul, and that's what he came up with. Whoop, lost that one too. How about a Revo 510? This is gonna be fun on this track. These are this all these cars are out of the box. The ones I'm running, so I haven't done anything to them. The Revos, the bearing bearing pillow blocks need to be aligned. Scuff the tires. I scuffed the tires on that Trans Am, on that Challenger this morning, and that made a big difference. These Revos gonna rip around here. I got some Revo Corvettes too, for Eric's benefit. Whoop! About took out the Camaro. Whoop! Lost that one. I'm just joshing with Eric. I was brought up with Fords. My dad was he's a big Ford man. He's always had Lincoln Continentals and Ford vans and Ford trucks. He's got a Chevrolet pickup now. It was my sister and brother-in-law gave to him 15 years ago, I think. So he does have a Chevrolet. And I had a Chevrolet work truck for years when I was working for a contractor. Had Chevrolets, but it's all good. It gives us something to trash each other about. I love these 510s. One of my favorite cars. My dad was a consultant for car dealerships in California in the Santa Barbara area for years. And he brought a couple of these 510s home. He worked for lots of car dealerships, so he was always bringing loaner cars home. Put the TA back on. Anybody else join us? Looks like it's the yeah, I said that. should have cleaned those tires again. Battery, like I said, batteries are about dead on this tire cleaner. I need to just plug it into the power supply. Whoop, there it came off in that corner again. Yeah, you let it sail into this corner right here. It'll. Is it still counting laps? Yep. So that gantry, that white gantry that's there, that's where my cell phone is for analog lap counting. That's a Greg Goud design, that gantry. I printed that, I don't know, a couple of years ago, I guess. I need to paint it. I need to talk to my wife to come in here and run the other cars one day. So I don't think she'll want to be on video, but I could fake it. Let's see what else we got here. Yeah, Greg. I had let's see, a 90, no, I don't remember. A Ford came out with a Escort EXP. I don't remember what year that was. I thought that was the coolest looking EXP, or Ford Escort. Sorry, my nose is running, fellas. That EXP, it was a hopped up little 4-cylinder. It was a cool little car. We drove that thing for years, and then one day we were driving down the interstate, and I don't know what happened. The hood flew up, the hood latch busted, and the hood flew up on that thing and scared the crap out of us and busted the windshield out of the thing. The windshield fell in on us. That was scary. Hey, Gene. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. We'll see you later. Here's this box to keep it from coming through that hole. I don't want it to end up in the floor. And that's a true speed controller. Yep, there we go again. I might still need to put, I may need to put a little more weight in the right also to keep that. The right wasn't quite so bad earlier. It was just, it'd raise up on the left side, on the driver's side, it'd raise up. Now it's on the right, so I may need to put equal weight on the right, keep it down. I need to watch the video in slow-mo, see what the other curves are doing. It doesn't seem to be doing it. Yep, it raised up on the right rear. That tire come all the way off the ground in this corner. Yep, there it did it again. So I need to put a little weight in that right corner, right in there. Yeah, that Escort EXP we had was a 4-speed. It was fun to drive. There, yeah. I probably ought to clean the track again too. I cleaned it just before I came live, but it's windy out. The house is closed up, but man, the sand seems to get through everywhere. But I like running this Challenger. That's a lot of fun. Slide out in them corners. Save that one. That was one of those Nick saves, wasn't it, Nick? That came out of the slot and jumped back in. There's another one. I need to get a little more consistent on the trigger. Yeah, I need to true the tires. So I got a complete patch on the driver's side. The passenger side, I'm about 2/3 of the tire patch, contact patch. So it's not, that right one's not touching the track all the way. I just scuffed them up a little bit this morning. I didn't true them. I just got a emery and put it on the tire cleaner with an emery board. Just scuffed them up. I'll have to get the new NASCAR cars out and try them out on this track. They're still they're in the cardboard box. I got those in, I don't know when they released, and hadn't even been out of the cardboard box. Oop. There I came off again. Yeah, Greg, they look good. They got the measurements dead on too. It's as probably as true and proportional as you can get. They spent a lot of time getting that right. But yeah, a 124, that would be cool. Yeah, I could sit here and do this all day. Doesn't take much brain cells to do this. I had to get up and fix a leak in the roof yesterday. That wasn't fun. I'm feeling it today. So I've just been laying around watching TV and working on slot cars today. Didn't think my ticker was going to like that, getting up and down off the roof, but it didn't seem to mind it. At least it didn't yesterday. Hey, no drama. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, you guys that are hanging out, I appreciate it. I'm not doing nothing. I just wanted to go live and on the new track, and not really new track, new layout, I guess I should say. So this has got DTM Forever and the retro Grand Prix retro set in it, plus a few 230s and some 130s. And of course the borders. But I got the pace down now, I think. I don't know what my, let me stop here. Let me bring in the big screen here. Well, that best lap, that doesn't count. That was that Mustang. When I popped that Mustang on the track, I think that was that best time. But six sixes is what my best times have been on with this Trans Am. Yeah. So my last big layout was Polycar, my Polycar track. And since the GRL was doing Carrera track, I got a couple of Carrera. Well, I got the DTM set, and then I got the retro set from Warren. And I just figured for now I'd stay with Carrera. I may take the Polycar track to my grandkids. Did it quit counting? I think it quit counting. Yep. Oh, let's see. Come on, smart rate. Whoops. Smart. Oh no, the image is frozen. There we go. There we go. Now it caught up. Let me see. Let me see if it's counting. The images. Yeah, the image is frozen. Oh well. I think it's actually counting in the background. Yeah, it's counting in the background. The screen's just not refreshing. There it refreshed that time. That's weird. I'll have to look into that. Whoop, about lost it that time. Yeah, I'm liking this layout too. When I saw it on YouTube, I'm like, I got to do that. I like the big swoopy curves. So I put it into what is it? Softy, so something softy. So there's the curves are, it's a 160, 160 right there, 160, a 130, a 230, a 230, and a straight. And then it goes back to a 230, 160, 1/3, 160, 230, back to a straight, and then a 130, 130, 230, a straight, 160, 160, 230, 3/4, 160, 160, two straights, 160, 230, 230, and back to a straight. So that's the curve. So it gives that big swoopy. This one obviously is bigger on this end. It's got the 1/3 and another 130 in it. Gives it kind of a dog leg kind of thing. And yeah, I like it. Yeah, Softy Bond Planner. I like it. It's in German, but you can you can tell it Google to train. If you're using Google, you might be able to do it with Edge, but I use Google Chrome on the MacBook here, and I just told it to translate it, and it does a real good job at translating it. So anyway, what time is it getting to be anyway? Been here a while. Oh, it's 8 o'clock. Not bad. Almost bedtime. I like to call it a night about 9, but I actually usually don't get to sleep till midnight or after. So I'll go upstairs, turn the TV to TCM, and watch old movies, a couple of old movies, and then about midnight, I think the silent movies start. I might get one of the silent movies in black and white, and then I get drowsy, and then I just turn it off. But I watched a little racing while I was in here today too. So It's running good now. Get them tires warmed up. Getting these turns figured out. Whoop. I bit off a little more than I could chew there. So the camera that's overlooking the track is sitting on a bookshelf way up there. It's almost sitting near the ceiling. It's an Anchor C 310, 310, 320. I think it's a 310, something like that. But I kind of like the view. I'd like to put it right overhead, but it's not wide enough. The view's not wide enough to get the whole track. I have a couple of GoPros. I might mount a GoPro in the ceiling, do it that way. I don't know. It might be overkill. It looks good the way it is. You can see everything. So I got to clean that. I got to clean this mess up over here. I mean, make some room in that closet behind those curtains and put that stuff. There's this little double-sized ottoman sitting down here. I need to. There's room under the table too. I got lots of stuff under there. But anyway, I'm gonna clean this up a little bit so you don't have to look at that. Yeah, I like the view from up there. It looks okay. I don't want to put it on the other wall over there where that door is to the laundry room. This was an old garage, and it was converted many moons ago. If I did it the other way, then you'll see the mess I have on my desk, and you'll get the glare from the sun coming in. I mean, there's blinds, but the morning sun comes up in there, and it'll wash out some of the pictures. So it's good where it's at. I'm going to leave it there, I think. I'm going to take there's 16 feet of LED lights right center of the table. I'm going to take those down and put colored RGB, RBGW, I think they call them now. Got the white in them. I'm going to put up above so I can get a little more gamey blue tint. I think do some night racing, dim those LEDs. These are just shop lights from Amazon. They were cheap. And they don't dim. I could put a dimmer on it if I wanted to, but I don't want to. It's funny how, a mechanic doesn't want to work on his own car. Guy in computers doesn't want to work on his own computers. Electronics, I don't want to work on my own electronics. I can do it, but I don't want to. This Trans Am car, it run though. I'd like to get a little more speed out of it. I got to think I true the tires and get the contact patch on that passenger side touching the whole track. I think it'll make a big difference. And I might need to raise the front wheels up. I think they're just a touching the track just a little. Yep, yeah, they're touching the track too much. There's a lot of pressure to get them to move. Yeah, that's what I've been doing today, Mike, is pushing it, knock the wing off of it, and figured out that driver's side was the rear end was lifting off the ground. And so I added some more weight, so that stopped. Now it's you probably heard me mention, and now it's on the right side. I didn't put any more weight on the right side, so I need to add some. Let's see, this car's heavy. Here's my Mark Martin NASCAR I built for a proxy Was it Mark Thomas? Mark Thomas's place? Anyway, I think it weighs as much as that car does. Let's see what this heifer weighs. Yeah, so it was 122 grams even, and I added weight to it. It's 127.7. Now, man, that braid is dirty. I need to clean the rails. And see, what's this Mark Martin car weigh? I think it's heavier than that. Yeah, 133.6. Yeah, that Mark Martin car won the, let's see, what did I win? There were two races. There's an oval and a road course. I think I won the road course, first place, my first proxy car. Now this has got the same tires as the Trans Am does, and see, it's a smooth runner like the Trans Am. Same size tires, same wheels. The staff, I really like those staff classic deep dish. They're a nice wheel, and that's what's on that Mark Martin car. And the same tires and wheels are on this TA, but those tires are true on the Mark Martin car, where they're not. I haven't done anything but just scuff them with a nail file, emery board, and you can see the difference. But yeah, it won first in the oval race at Mark Thomas's place, and so that's a brass chassis. Find the camera here. I like that car. I also have a 124th work in progress. I hadn't finished that one. I got lots of work in progress cars. There's a whole stack of them over there, not even finished yet. I'll get to them. I got I'll probably finish one or two. I'm gonna have surgery on my ticker on June 3rd, and so I probably won't be able to go upstairs to my office in the master bedroom for several days. So I'll probably stay down here in the slot car track room and work on cars. So I'll put the Trans Am back on. I think I might put a little different braid. This is I like the slot car corner braid. It's the narrow stuff. It probably may show up in the camera. It's dirty. And that grime might not be from now. That may have been from right after I built it. I was testing it on a GRL track. It probably picked that up from the GRL track. Of course, the GRL track is in this track, so. But I get these tires trued on this thing. It'll run like that Mark Martin car, I think. Now this car, this Challenger is a little more top heavy than that Mark Martin car. This version, the next version they put out, they lightened it up. They lightened up the driver's tray and they lightened up the top of the car. And I think that in the right behind the doors quarter panels, they lightened up the quarter panels. So when I get the other one, it's on pre-order now, I'll be able to compare the two. I like how it runs though. It's smooth. You can probably hear it in the mic. All right, I'll probably been on here long enough. You guys could probably want to go do something else. Of course, I guess you just leave if you if you had something else to do. I need to wind down from this and get ready for work tomorrow. I'm hoping next week will be a little lighter than it's been in the last couple of weeks. I got a lot of stuff caught up last week, so maybe it won't be quite so bad. I was going to move my office down here in this space, but I decided not to do that. I didn't want to mix the two. When I'm finished with work, I want to leave upstairs and come down here. So I have my ham radio gear in my office upstairs, so in some slower off times I can turn the volume up in the radios and do a little ham radio stuff. Whoop, getting a little crazy. Tires getting dirty. Yep. See you. No drama. See you, John. Yeah, that tire's wearing in. I just put a few more laps on it. That right side's almost all the way worn into the track. All right, guys. I appreciate you hanging out with me, and we'll catch you all later. And I appreciate you hanging out with me. Thank you very much.